China's J-10, just a copy of America's F-16 fighter. Actually, there's an Israel connection. Yeah, I knew this. I knew this many years ago. Yeah, so the J-10 is a threat that Mover and I often replicated in the
allegedly
in the mighty war talent. And the article just talks about the J-10, kind of what it is, and it's Gen 4 fighter that China developed by itself. Started in the throughout the 90s. First flight was in like 97 or 98, and it's their own design, and it obviously has it's strikingly similar in some areas to the F-16. And China likes to say this is our design, but there is evidence out there that and I didn't know this until I read the article, but and I don't know, Mover, did you know anything about the Lavi being an F-16 guy? No, yeah. So if you look it up, the Lavi it's a Israeli it's a Israeli jet that looks strikingly like an F-16. And so the rumor is, and of course Israel denies it, is that it was cooperatively the Israelis helped them design the J-10. The J-10 was way more advanced than their previous. I mean, if you look at airplanes that China designed before this, they're pretty archaic looking. But the J-10 has advanced radar. The first one had a mech radar. The newer ones have AESA. It's multi-role. It's kind of like an F-16 in the sense it's got about 28,000 pound thrust, single engine. Oh. Obviously, that's the Israeli.
Kidding.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, I think it's a good looking jet, but I mean, obviously very F-16-y.
Yeah, well, minus the
right
devices on the front here.
Yeah, it's got a canard on the front. So the J-10 has a pretty advanced 4-channel fly-by-wire flight control system. Mm-hmm. So it's a pretty advanced jet, and the rumor is the Israelis had a hand in its development, but is it a rumor? I don't know. What do you think? We were pretty cool. I mean, I think the J-10 is.
I've never seen the Lavi, but I would love to fly one. It looks pretty cool. I don't think it's an F-16 knockoff, other than it looks strikingly similar and almost identical, except for some cooler features.
Right. Correct.
It actually kind of reminds me more of the Typhoon.
Yeah.
I mean, don't you kind of see that resemblance there?
The front half is 100% F-16, and the back.
I mean, half, that top is nose, but I mean, like, kind of like a single engine Eurofighter, like an early mock-up of what they thought the Eurofighter was going to look like.
Yeah, I think the Typhoon is a much better looking airplane, but
valid, for sure.
But I mean, I don't know. I know, having replicated the J-10, it's formidable airplane, and the Chinese use it as in their aerial demonstration team, and I don't. Will we ever find out if at least will we ever find out if the Israelis helped them design it? You can be the judge.
Yeah, I mean, the Israeli defense minister denied the report.
Of course he did. There it is.
But
so
in 1988, they had agreed. There was a report that they had agreed to develop. I mean, dude, that's like everything is a copy of something else. We've talked about their version of the F-22. What does it look like? It kind of looks like an F-35. Oh, it looks like an F-32, like F-22. I mean, a lot of plans have ended up in Chinese hands. So
I think the argument was, I think the reason why it raised a lot of eyebrows was the J-10 was quite an advance from.
Oh yeah.
The previous stuff.
And I mean, the Israelis had F-16s because otherwise Iron Eagle wouldn't exist.
And that would have been devastating.
It would have been a tragedy of all tragedies. All right.